everybody, one of we's here getting dark. While we were off camera, I've been over here. I grabbed a little bit of snow in this path. I've chopped a few spruce trees, trying to get some saplings, so we can actually take those back with us. Here should be a few drops, kind of back towards. You can see the silhouette of the barn. I crossed this section of the river here, so getting a bit dangerous to be out. And so we're gonna try to make it back. That's why I figured we should start recording. Oh, there's my wheat. I forgot we put that there. But still, we're walking into the sun here, so we just have to traverse this rough terrain. What was that? I thought I saw a rabbit, and they don't exist in the console edition. How do you know you play too much Minecraft when you see things that don't exist in a particular version? It's very tempting to go in there and shear everyone again, isn't it? I thought so too. Alright, let's get in here and kind of see what we've got cooking now. So, alright, we're gonna size up our inventory real quick. We got our snow. So let's make note of our special items that we came over this direction to procure. So we have snow. Oh, it is a rose. It's not. I was thinking poppy or rose, and then dandelion, and it's rose and flower in console edition. Got a few spruce saplings to take back. Spruce wood, oak wood. The oak slabs can stay. Let's see. We've got food in here, right? Yeah, nice assortment of things. Let's take a stack of wheat seeds, shall we? I think so. Let's go ahead and get that up there as well. Alright, 2 buckets of water. Got some. Let's kind of organize this a little better. That sort of works, I guess. The sticks are always hard to find, but we don't need them on our hotbar. Alright, we might need that water bucket. Shovel's about to break. Lots of tools about to go. Sharp one's almost gone. That's almost gone. Shears are almost gone. Okay. So, we'd like probably to be able to take some wool back. But I guess we don't have to. We probably don't have to do that. Alright, let's hit the hay here. Should be nighttime. And again, I kind of want to do an episode where I cut and clip together different segments of the playthrough or action, but I'm in a time crunch, to be quite honest with you. So that is shut. I was kind of worried about it. Okay, so we got a little bit of stuff here. And is there anything we could ditch? You know what? We want to take a little bit of wool with us. So we put some in here. And what could we unload? Probably the slabs. So we'll just take the white wool. And that will allow us to make a bed. And that's kind of one of the things we wanted to accomplish last episode, right? Is this functional? Let's find out. Seems to be. Are there creepers outside? Just skeletons. Fantastic. Okay, that's another skelly. There's lots of mobs. Seems to be like one of their little honey hole areas, I guess. Something I did want to check on. I was sort of wanting to build a giant wheat farm. I've mentioned this in the past. Now it's so we can do Halloween stuff in it. But let me kind of size up this area on the flip side of the barn. We got plenty of time to get back and address some other things. So, alright, there's that. We're still in business here. Things are going smooth. Let's actually come down this way. We'll take the roundabout way, I suppose. So, I think there is a bed in the top of the barn, so that's good. Lots of wildflowers out here. And it seemed like that was terminating, right? It was one of those deals where it sort of spaced itself out type of a thing. Yeah, it kind of crossed over into like a hilly plains that we'd have to terraform. Back this way, we could potentially make something happen. And I still kind of like to do a biodome. That's just a really nice setup right there. That'll be another project. Maybe in the 200s we'll get around to that. I didn't get any of that sand, although we don't really have the slots for it. So let's see. Lots of, that Extreme Hills area might not be too bad for a wheat farm. That said, we want to at least get this thing. I thought there was a creeper in our peripheral. That said, everything kind of blends in here, does it not? It's all green and foresty. So what we should be seeing is a bunch of trees and a bunch of wolves. Prophecy fulfilled on that end. Haven't seen many trees though. Alright, but probably should have taken our bridge, just in retrospect. Surprised there hasn't been a skeleton or a zombie. This is a pretty dense forest, so there's just a few rare spots like this where they could kind of be vulnerable. Anyhow, I think we're getting towards a clearing over here. Oh, there's the bridge. Or no, that's our new bridge. Haha. So this is something I actually wanted to scout, because this was what I was thinking of doing last episode. Alright, so that's our new bridge. That's why it's flat and not all crazy diagonal. And, oh my, we have got a lot of action over here that I was totally oblivious of. So, spooky cave sounds and all. Okay, don't have that many torches on us, but let's take a gander over here. Yeah, that's a pretty sinister little scenario that we've got brewing. Super shady too. So let's actually, I'm thinking of terraforming here. You know what? We have no slots, but do I have? Yes, we have one oak sapling. We're home free here. So will we regret this? Possibly. If not, we can just expand the river based on it. The only thing we might lose is apples. We should be able to come back to them though. So what I'm thinking though, and this was kind of last episode, was what I thought we might do instead of explore all over the place. What I had kind of planned on doing was coming in to this area. We're going to throw a bed down in our little, forest bunker area. And then over this direction, I don't have any dirt, do I? Interesting. Over this direction, though, I was actually thinking of making a bridge. And it was going to connect from our bridge to this island. And at the time, I was totally unaware that there was a spooky cave. So that'll tie in nicely, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. It's not the ideal scenario to be in, but the good news is we have chests right across the way. And we can kind of clean our inventory out. We won't make the bed until later, though. Kind of something we can do after hours, if you will. I'm just waiting to get sniped or something. That looks like a very ominous area, and then I think it goes down that way, too. So when we were above on these trees, it just kind of looked like it looked like a good place to take fall damage. So is there water on the other side of that? Not yet. So we're safe. Sapling, should we go back for it? I vote no. We'll have plenty of them. We're in the freaking forest after all. So, again, this is stuff I would have kind of liked to have done off camera and just kind of said, hey, we're going to build a bridge here. And then we come back and we're partway done with the bridge. And it's just with the Skylander stuff, man. I don't quite have that sort of time available. But this stuff did we not get all of the... Oh, dear Lord. Oh my, that's some shallow lava. isn't it? Alright, I did not know that we were gonna fall there. Oh, that's probably... I don't know if it's a spawner or not, but I'm not sure where we fell. So, we'll want to be careful with that. Let's see here. What did we miss? There must be something in here, right? Oh, that's birch. Okay, so we can get some dirt or sand. Our pick. I just need this stuff to despawn. I don't know what's taking so long. I think we've gotten all the wood out of the way. So we'll archive these saplings for our later use. We'll try not to fall again. That was a pretty good drop we took, actually. Which we kind of mentioned that's sort of going to be. It was right there that we fell. The absolute worst spots you could fall from. So let's barefist this. Just kind of clear it out so when we cross the river we'll have a better feel for what we're up against. And I think that was a sheep that's somehow not been killed in this dreaded forest area. So it's not that bad. It's just it's a bad place to be a sheep, really. That's what it comes down to. So alrighty, got that going. That makes a world of difference. That's gonna save us like another 5 or 6 blocks of fall damage, which turns out to be a big deal. But let's see, we're kinda making some headway here. Our first apple. that's actually somewhat surprising. This was a lot of trees we took down here. Oh, do you see the wolf using our bridge? That jerk. You should have to pay a toll for that. Like deposit 2 bones in a hopper or something, you know. Alright. So I thought that was lit up fairly well, and it turns out it's because there's lava. Which who knew, right? Speaking of lit up, we should probably put a torch here. Alright. I kinda don't like knocking down the big shapely trees, you know, the kind of cool looking ones. I don't know why. Just kind of like I guess personal preference type of deal. Alright. Oh. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, you come after me, buddy. It's probably better to actually use the axe. If he's the only one that's going to come out, it's probably not a spawner. However, that is pretty shallow lava, so who knows. Luckily we didn't land in that, so we got over a stack of wood now too. Starting to get dark. Let's not do that. This area, I tell you, it's a bad one. Okay, so lots of problems here already. Hence the beauty. Oh good lord, we nearly fell in again. This is very dangerous stuff. I feel like we could place a torch and just disappear forever. You know? Alright, let's get to our safe house. Hopefully not get... Okay, there's an eddy too there. That's like our little whirlpool area. Hopefully not get blown up by a creeper near our bridge. As long as they don't take out the bridge, it's okay. Alright, so that is safe. And we're not too terribly far from our little safe house that we're going to upgrade here. 13 minutes already, man. Time flies in this. That's why, you know, those times when I do the clips and it's just 20, 30-minute episodes, I'm like, oh, that didn't take long. It takes so long to do that stuff. It's just one of those deals people are kind of oblivious to it. Alright, so let's get rid of this apple. And now we're going to count the spoils of war, if you will. So, da-da-dun. We got our oak stash up there. Fantastic. There's birch. We don't have any birch stuff, but we do have spruce now. So we're going to add spruce to the mix. Pumpkin. Let's actually, we want to keep that with us. We'll leave the wheat seeds here. I think would be smart. And maybe 1 red flower we could place. We'll keep 5 that way. Alright. Anything else? We need that on us. And we'll probably need some planks. So let's go ahead and crank those out. And we'll need this crafting table. So let's make a... We got a bed. Awesome. We're going to drop down here. Which side do we want the bed on now is the question. Probably this one, since it was sort of the original side, if you will. So let's go ahead. It kind of bothers me. Let's make it a little bit wider. Just do something like that on either side of the torch cavity, I suppose. But yeah, this will probably be this episode, for better or worse. But maybe we'll recess the bed and kind of like have more of a floor space or something, right? That might be nifty. So we'll do that. And a torch there. Then what if we... I think we'll actually do that too. Might be kind of neat. Nice touch, I think. For now, while we don't have glowstone. We'll put that there. And I hate the ceiling not being uniform. But let's get the bed down so we can achieve something here of meaning. 16-minute mark though. So there's that. I really hate it not being even. That's the problem. Oh well, I guess this one can be crazy OCD incompatible. Do we want to go with a oak roof or not? Probably not. At the same time, I don't want to really crank out smooth stone stuff, so let's just go to bed. How about that? Alright, so this is working nicely. We've reset our spawn kind of halfway between the sheep sanctuary, the old base, the barn, all sorts of different things competing for our attention. Enderman, really? Oh, where you at? I always forget I was ready to go take him down with my knockback sharp diamond sword, and I'm like, oh wait, I don't have that here. That's in another world. So anyway, we've got that kind of going for us. Sort of cleared this out. Oh, he was over there. Let's... I didn't bring much, did I? Well, we can work with this. Alright, so this is our bridge here. And I'm kinda... I wonder if we should do glass or something else. But we're thinking about going all the way over there, right? So, where's my crafting table? I know I had... There it is. Fantastic. At least we got that part right. Okay, so let's just crank out a crud ton of planks, and we're gonna come into our stack. That way we'll know how many blocks over this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, and then halfway between these. Is that possible? Yes. So, or is it 1, 2? Deadgum. Okay. What would be the best way to go about this? These two kind of line up with it the best, but I think... So we got 2 on that side, and then 3 on that side. Dang it. These things kill me sometimes. Alright, so let's just go over there, see what we get into. Hopefully nothing tracks on the bridge with us. Although out here it doesn't really matter, it's not going to damage that part. That's the main thing. Alright. We'll get over here and we'll actually kind of analyze how we would think this would look better. That stuff still hasn't despawned yet. That seems odd. Speaking of that, let's progress check. Almost to the other side. Ooh, skelly burned. Okay. So 37, we're almost half a stack now. There's the halfway point. We've gone 32 blocks. We're still not there, but we almost are. Da-da-dun. Alright. The beauty of being shifted is we don't fall. That's... Let's actually come out a bit more. Okay. So here we are. We can explore all of this at a later date and time. And let's actually, I would like you out of my life for some reason. You bother me, tree. Alright, so we are past the 20-minute mark just now, but I think we'll stick around a little bit longer. So 1 and 2, so if we came off that guy, that might not be so bad, really. We'd have 2 on either side that way, right? I think so. Was that a cow? Yes, wow. Looked like a very, very camouflaged skeleton to me for some reason. So we've still got plenty of oak wood. Alright, so we're home free now. And we're going to replicate what we did over there off of, not this one, but this one. And do we want a straight path or do we want to kind of curve it? That's the question, isn't it? So it looks weird, but this will be technically centered because we'll have the 1 gap, the 2 gap, and then coming off of this one, the 1 gap and the 2 gap, and then the bridge kind of right here. We might take some trees. Oh, good lord, you can see that lava from here. How did we never see that before? That's extremely dangerous. So what are we going to do? We're going to bridge right over it. That's what we're going to do. That would be the shallow lava that we found from the cave over there. But there it is, right there. Do you know how many times we were swimming in this area? Like this whole time that we built this bridge, I was right there, man. So that's one of those deals. If I ever did that jump, where you kind of like sink down underwater and then you don't really pop up that quick, yeah. So who knew? You gotta be careful. That looks like a 2-3 block at the most deep. Little shallow river. Kind of more of a stream or a creek, really. And then boom. You go down that extra block and you take a big drop into the lava pool. So that's the way this game works. It's interesting like that. Alright. So where are we at? Perfect. Okay. So here we are. Let's go ahead and plank this thing down too. Bravo. I saw something moving down in that cave there. You know what? That's not too shabby. If we knock these trees out and kind of clear the sight line, I think it'll actually look pretty good. So I think what I will do off camera is basically all these woodland critters, and by woodland critters I refer to trees here, gonna clear those out, probably gonna get rid of Mr. Birch and Oak there on the banks. And then I think that'll subsequently make this look way better and more kind of like symmetrical, So that's a good thing. I might also... Hello, saplings. I might also come in and plant some spruce trees somewhere in this vicinity. So this is also a very, very dangerous place to be. Something about these drops kind of bother me. Is that bone still available? I would love that thing for our wool factory. Well, I guess not, but I think these were some of the trees we were going to take away. So anyway, I will go off camera here. I'll work on some of this between episodes. We'll come back, and in the next episode you'll kind of get to see where we're at, what we're doing, what things look like. So hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this mess. Anything you want to see, any of your ideas, what you think of this, new bridge setup, and what projects you would like to see kind of focused on and completed possibly. What fun is completing something when you could start 17 new projects, though? That said, we are going to get some stuff done. It's just all one little project snowballs into like a million things in this game. It's hard to explain, but it is what it is. So that said, I'll deforest some of this off camera. My apologies to those of you that enjoy seeing lumberjacking. But anyway, I'll be back again. Make sure you're subscribed if you're enjoying this series. Shooting for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now is the upload schedule with solo survival, so hopefully I can kind of make that happen for everybody. But lots of dual survival too. We just need to kind of schedule and release those. But anyway, I'll quit rambling. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you back here for more Minecraft Xbox One solo survival.